How are you?
Good, thank you.
Just a couple of questions. First of all, what did you make of Dele Alli's performance tonight? It was only his fourth start this season. And secondly, do you think Harry Winks meant that goal in the second half?
Winks was honest, and he told in some flash interview that what he wanted to do was a diagonal pass to Gareth Bale. If it was me, I would say I tried to score that goal and would be candidate to the Puskas Awards. But now he wanted to make the pass to Gareth. Dele was like the team, a very good first half. In the second half, for the first 20-25 minutes, they closed. They tried not to concede more goals. We become a little bit more passive. We never felt really the threat of a possible goal and 2-1 and game open. And we let it go a little bit down. But first half was very good.
Okay, we're going to go to Matt Dunn next. Matt.
Hi, Jose.
Hello, Matt.
Talk about Dele's part in the second goal. He's a player who wants to make an impression and score goals himself. How impressed were you that he had the intelligence to look up on selflessness to square the ball when he could have taken the shot himself? Is that a sign of the honesty in your squad at the moment?
That's the team. He could try to score, but of course for Vinicius was an easy goal, and a team player does that, no risk, and 2-0. So doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me that he did that.
Okay, we'll go to Ellie Gold. Mask off.
Hello, Jose.
Hey, Ellie.
Congratulations on the win. Just want to ask you about bringing on the three young players at the end, and I think Dane Scarlett becomes the youngest ever player to play for Tottenham Hotspur as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So when I played him, I didn't know that he was the youngest one. But he's a good thing. He had a good preseason with us. Was a good experience for him at the age of 16. To have a preseason with the first team was a good experience. He's played a few minutes in some of our preseason matches. Of course, he went back to his team. He trains with them. Yesterday, when I felt that was space for another young player in the squad, I didn't decide by myself. I asked my football director, and I asked the academy director, and they contact all the coaches who deserves. There are of course a few names. His team, especially under 18, they are doing very well, but they gave me his name, and because I knew him already, I thought if the opportunity would arise, would be a good chance for him, and like a good feeling for everyone at the academy. Harvey White is training with us every day for about a year that he trains with us every day. So his evolution is good. And the kid, the goalkeeper, had the opportunity to be on the bench today, and was also a good opportunity, because normally you, with 3 changes and with matches very, very close, and normally is not even on the bench, but was a good opportunity for him. So I'm pleased for them.
Okay, go to Jerry Cox. Jerry, we'll do 2 more before we then have a couple on Chelsea. Jerry.
Hi, Jose.
Hey.
Carlos Vinicius, 2 goals, his first 2 goals. That must give him a lot of confidence, wasn't it?
He's not playing a lot, especially in the Premier League, but he helped us to win the game at West Bromwich, and in Europa League is doing okay for us. He's adapting, and today was good that he scored an important goal. The second one, of course, 75% is Dele's goal, but then in the second half He assists Lucas for his goal. He's a big boy, he's a strong boy. He needs to be more physical in the Premier League. But I'm happy, and it's good for the team to have that, because, for example, last season, if Harry Kane needed a rest, we couldn't, and because Vinicius is here, the squad is much more balanced.
Okay, go finish with Gary Cottrell, then we'll move on to Chelsea previews. Embargo till 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Gary.
Jose, just after we spoke to you yesterday, the sad news about Diego, would you be able to say something about him to us, your memories?
Maradona and Diego. Maradona, the world knows. The world never forget. I made sure that my son knows a lot about him, even being born after Diego Maradona as a player. And I know that my son will make sure that one day when he is a father, he will not let his kids forget who he is. Was a little bit similar with my dad with Di Stefano. I never saw Di Stefano play football. My dad made sure that I knew a lot about Di Stefano, because with these generations, we have players of our generations, and Diego in my generation was what everybody knows. Then is Diego the guy, and that one I miss. And I feel sorry that I didn't spend more time with him. I would love. I think his family, his big friends, his colleagues, they are very privileged to spend and to know Diego well. I know him well enough. And in my big defeats, he would always call me. In my victories, never. But I will miss Diego, and I still, of course, I'm very sad, but I have a smile, because with him, every minute I spent with him was to laugh.
Okay, we can do Chelsea questions now. Start with